What's up, y'all? I hope everyone is having a marvelous, magnificent Monday. Wanted to talk to you guys quickly about numbers. And I know a lot of you guys have reported, I should say, seeing sequential numbers in the form of doubles, triples, and quadruples. You may even see 5 of the numbers together. But what I'm talking about is numbers that are sequential, like 111, 222, 333, 444, 555, 666, 777, 888, 999. You might even see 1010, 3939, 0808. I mean, there's so many different sequential numbers. And I want to let you know that you are not going crazy. I want to let you know that if you pay attention to the signs, you may even see your birthday on like a clock or something, or you may see your birthday like on an address. It's not a coincidence, nor is it your imagination that you are seeing numbers, okay? And if you guys focus on what you are doing at the time you see these numbers, especially your emotions and your thoughts, then you will understand the connection between you and your universe, the universe, and your protective angels and ancestors, okay? So the next time you have the urge to look at the clock and you see that it's 4:44, at that moment in time, I want you to stop and reflect on what you were doing, what were you thinking at the time. Write it down. And maybe later on, if you're at work or whatever you're doing, make a mental note of exactly what you were doing at the time you were doing it and what you were feeling. Once you do that, then you'll be able to kind of see a reflection of those numbers and what they have meaning on your life. And I just want you guys to know, when you see these numbers, they are your angels, they are your ancestors. They are someone from a higher realm trying to communicate with you, trying to reach out to you, to let you know that they are there. They are watching you. Whatever, you may need to look out for something. You may have some good fortune coming to you due to your good deeds. There's always power in numbers, you guys. And I don't care what anyone says. When numbers were made, they were made for a reason. They were made to communicate, just like words were made to communicate. Numbers are a way to communicate as well, especially when you see numbers that are syncretic to each other. That basically means it's a way for you to wake up and pay attention, because when we see those repetitive numbers, our brain automatically, usually it draws into it, and you're sitting here like, okay, wait, I just saw 444. Maybe last night you woke up at 4:44 in the morning, and then at 4:44 in the afternoon you see it again, and it's kind of like your brain kind of it zeroes in on that, and you're like, wait, hold on, something's here. You know what I mean? Like, something is here. So I personally didn't start zeroing in and focusing on numbers until I started to basically become more conscious within my own self. And also when I meditated, when I started meditating and clearing my conscious and clearing my mind of negativity, negative thoughts, I started eating differently when I stopped eating so much meat, and I started working with crystals. Even before I knew that other people were seeing these numbers, I had always caught my birthday on the clock, no matter what. Oh my God, I used to see my birthday all the time on the clock, and every time I would see my birthday, I would just kind of smile, and I would get this warm feeling inside of me. And I know my birthday is 113, 1 and then 3. So I know that it's a very, very special number to have. Number 13 is such a significant number in numerology. And so I just wanted to put that out there, that if you are seeing numbers, you're seeing your birthday. If you're seeing repetitive numbers, if you're seeing your grandmother's death date, or anything like those type of things that are very they're very memorable to you as a person, best believe that your angels, your protection team that is behind you, that wants to see you good, do good, that wants to see you happy, that wants to see you aware and conscious of who you are as a person. That is the way they communicate with you, and that is the way that they let you know that they are there, that they are protecting you, that they are seeing you through on your daily journey, your life journey, whatever, however you want to interpret it. It is a way for your angels to communicate with you. So I hope that you learned something today. There is a website that I use that talks about like what the different numbers are, what they mean. I always like to research in many different areas just to make sure that like there's no cross-contamination of information. But again, you know, like I really want you guys to really focus on numbers, because numbers were the original form of communication. It was the way to, of course, symbols as well, but like numbers were created well even before like words had even come into play. Like numbers were a big way for people to communicate no matter what. Like numbers is like what we're built upon. Like if you don't have numbers, you don't have life. And let's just be real. If you don't have numbers, you literally don't have life. Like you are born on a birthday. Like your birthday comprises of numbers, okay? Like if you don't have numbers, there's no us. Like I don't want to say it like that. I don't mean in a literal sense, but what I mean is like you understand what I mean. Numbers are just a high form of communication, and they definitely tell us a lot about ourselves as well as our journey in life and where we are going. So again, next time you see numbers, pay attention to your feelings, what you're going through at the time, what your thoughts are at the time if you were currently in a situation. Like, for example, I'll give you guys my testimony really quick because, you know, I always like to back it up with evidence. So, today I went to go drop a few stones off to my friend Brittany, who is going to be wrapping some stones up for me for a bracelet, a ring, a necklace, and a headpiece. All right. So with that being said, I wasn't expecting Brittany to get out the car and meet me at my car, because I was literally like, I wasn't running late to work, but you know, like I told her I was going to be there at 11. I didn't get there till 11:20. I mean 10:20. At 10:20. So she came outside and met me, and I wasn't expecting her to meet me outside. So, you know, and not me expecting her, I laid my phone down in my car, right? And then I was talking to her about the stones and telling her, you know, how I wanted everything, this, that, and the third. So I got in my car and I drove off, okay? And me not focusing and not paying attention to what the fuck was going on, I left my phone on top of my car, the phone that I'm talking to you guys on right now, and it fell off the car, obviously, because of me driving. So I'm halfway like down to, I'm about to get on the highway so I can go to work. And that's when I realized that I didn't have my phone, and I started panicking. And you know, the first thing I thought was I just freaking spent $500 on two phones because I lost one. I lost my iPhone like a month ago. Then I bought this phone that I'm talking to you guys on now. Okay. I paid another $250 for this phone. And then subsequently after that, which happened today, I dropped the phone, and I'm thinking, okay, now I'm going to have to buy me another phone. And I was not in the mood for this at all, but I said something just told me just to go back. So I went back, all right? I raced back to her neighborhood. She didn't see my phone, but I asked her to call the phone. So when she called my phone number, a guy answered and said that he was a maintenance man. He had worked in the neighborhood, and he found the phone. So he brought the phone to me. And so I got the phone, got in the car, and drove off. And as soon as I got in the car and drove off, I was just like so thankful that I was just thanking my angels. Like, oh my God, you guys, I'm so grateful. I'm just full of gratitude right now. Thank you for, you know, allowing me to find my phone. Like, I learned my lesson. I need to focus. I need to pay attention. You know, I need to make sure that I'm, you know, focused on everything that's going on around me. As I look up at the license plate in front of me, the numbers on the license plate were 777. And 777 basically just means like, you know, that you've kind of reached completion of your spiritual lesson or whatever. Like basically like in that moment, like I was being taught a lesson of paying more attention and being more aware, and that's what I have personally been focusing on. And so that was just kind of a message to me from my angels, like, yes, we hear you, we know that you're grateful. Now make sure you continue to keep paying attention and focus on what you're doing. Okay, focus. That's what it's all about, is focus. So Today's lesson is focus. Focusing on numbers, paying attention, looking at the signs, knowing when to read them, all that good stuff. Other numbers that I have been seeing a lot of lately also are 888, 777, 666, 555, 111. I always see 11s all the time. Not many 222s. I always see 99 a lot. And zeros. So those are my personal numbers that I always see. Please leave a comment below of what numbers you have seen, what numbers that you have come into contact with that are synchronized, that you think have a big significance on your life. And if there's any numbers that you have questions about, again, look them up, research them. There's lots of sites that have it. I'll leave the site that I like to use down below, which a lot of people have shared that they feel like is a really reputable site. And I think that's it, you guys. I just wanted to, again, just talk about the numbers. And we just need to fucking pay attention. We need to open our eyes and just focus and pay attention. Like, none of this stuff that we are experiencing is coincidental, nor is it of the imagination. It's real. Angels and spirits are real. They are here. They are protecting us. They are walking around everywhere. All right? Ask someone who has their pineal gland opened up all the way. They will tell you there's all types of shit walking around, and we just can't feel them or see them because we just haven't ascended high enough to see them. So, yeah, I just want to tell you guys that I love y'all so much. Again, have a marvelous, magnificent, magical Monday. And I will catch you guys on YouTube. I have some videos coming this week. Herkimer Diamond, I'm going to talk about that. I also have a video that I want to do on how to feel crystal energy and what crystal energy feels like to me, what it feels like when I feel crystal energy, because everyone feels energy differently because we're all different. We're all made up of different energies. So, therefore, we feel energy different, okay? So my experiences may not be yours and vice versa, but there's all some type of common feeling when feeling crystal energy. So I have one of my subscribers that asked me to do a video on that, and so I will be doing that video. I'm also going to do an update on yoni eggs and feminine care for your yoni. And I think that might be it for right now. I do want to do a video on meditation because I don't really meditate like that, because I meditate, but everyone meditates differently. Everyone can't just sit down in lotus position and meditate, and that's okay. It's not for all of us, but there are ways to clear your mind, clear your conscious, and focus, and just sit down for a second and be grateful and take in the moment and everything that's going on. So I just wanted to throw that out there, that everyone meditates differently, and it's not a bad thing that you may not be able to meditate, and I get it. So I just want to do a video for those people that feel like they can't meditate, that they can't sit down, because it can happen over time. It's going to take some time. So I don't want you to think like I have to meditate now. It has to happen. No, it does not have to happen right now. But what it's all about is connecting and really doing the ritual and spiritual work behind the meditation. That is what is going to help you to begin to be able to sit down and focus. So again, I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Divine Chakras here. I will catch you guys in the next video. Namaste.